tough fight. Alexander come to fight. We stuck to the game plan. At times, I probably wanted to get stuck in there, and I got caught with some good shots. Alexander's a world-class fighter. He's three-time world champion at 2 different weights, and I think that just shows how good of a fighter he is. So I just want to say, to his team, thanks and all the best in the future, whatever they do. And also, my thoughts go out to the people in Bergson, because I know a lot of pressure on Alexander, knowing that there's a lot of problems happening over there. But overall, I was happy with the way training camp went. Virgil, made me stick to the game plan. At times, I was, getting a bit, going a bit loose and getting stuck in there, and Virgil wanted me to box. I mean, Alexander's never been outboxed. He's a fighter that, no one can really outbox him. He normally is a boxer, but we, beat him at his own game in a way. It was a tough fight. I had to dig deep at times, but I had to stay smart, move at the right time, hit at the right time, and basically, I made it easy work because I didn't have to go in there and go all crazy and get caught with a shot. It was still explosive and the crowd were happy. And the main thing is we got the win, and this is only going to capitalize to go right, catapult me to the biggest fights, and the big names out there like the Pacquiao and the Mayweathers, and that's where I belong. I said that a long time ago, and I really believe that that's where I belong. I want to thank, like I said, the British media, the USA media, for turning up and showing the 5 pounds on me. The fans were great today. You could see them in full force. They all came to support me, put in a great fight. Also, Elvis, Grant, thanks for the gloves, loved them. Great gloves. All my sponsors and everyone, thank them as well. I got a lot of prayers of a lot of people. A lot of people pray for me. They want to see me succeed. They want to, see me win. And it's hard work that does it all, man. It's all about hard work, focus, dedication, discipline. Virgil Hunter had me in gym, working hard. At times I wanted to, not give up, but cheat in a way, but I couldn't. I had Tony Brady behind me, I had Virgil in front of me, so I was trapped. They were really working hard. But yeah, I was happy with the way things have gone there, and I'm just going to go home, rest for 2-3 weeks. I dedicate this fight to my little girl, Amaisa. It's the first fight she was born, and it's the first fight I had, so it was a great performance. I'll always remember this fight. But I'm going to go home, rest for a couple of weeks, just enjoy Christmas and New Year with my family and my wife and everyone, and my mum and dad, and then hopefully see what 2015 holds for me. It's a big year for me. I can't belong in them big super fights, and I'm going to see what Golden Boy do for me now. Thank you.
We know you want to fight Floyd.
Go ahead.
Amir, the 3 judges had you winning a total of 33 out of the 36 possible rounds. Did you think going into the fight that you were going to win that wide, if it was going to be a decision and not a knockout?
I didn't go looking for the knockout because I know Alexander takes a good shot and he's very clever. But I just had to outbox him and be smart. I know it was going to be hard to outbox him because he's very technical. And normally he outboxes people. He's normally the boxer and skillful fighter. But he met someone tonight, who was more skillful than him. So yeah, we did what we had to do to the game plan. Virgil had so much confidence in the game plan, and I just followed that, and we got the win.
Hey Amir, Dante's Boxing Nation, BoxingTalk.com. I know you want to fight Floyd Mayweather, but if you don't get that fight, do you want to avenge the loss to Danny Garcia?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a fight that I'd love to have. We all know the mistakes I made against Garcia. I think that'd be an amazing fight. Again, I'll win the fight comfortably, and I made mistakes. That was under Freddie Roach. I think under Virgil Hunter, I'm a different fighter. I don't know if you lot think that I see this difference in my style from before and now. I think I'm a complete fighter. I'm only getting better. There's still room of improvement. I'm only getting better. I'm learning. And we have a great team around me, and it's all about learning. I'm at that age now where I feel better at 28 than I did when I was 25, 26. I'm making weight much easier. I'm much more smarter at cheating myself. I'm working harder. I'm sparring harder. So yeah, you know, as I'm getting older, you know, people normally decline, I'm getting stronger.
Back here, man. Go ahead.
Hi, do Floyd's comment yesterday about wanting the Pacquiao fight in May, does that discourage you? Why or why not?
Well, you know, I'm sure Golden Boy will you know, do their best to get that fight. I really believe that my style will cause Floyd a lot more problems than a Pacquiao style. You know, style will make fights, but you know, I'm just going to chill, rest, and I'm going to leave it to Oscar. I'm sure Oscar's going to do his best to get that fight, and he really believes that that's the fight for me, hopefully next.
Amir, Sean Tell, the Boxing Boys. Amir, obviously the fight you want is Floyd Mayweather. You spoke about that earlier. If not him, though, who is on top of the wish list? Maybe Kell Brook inside of the United Kingdom for his title.
It's a fight possibly that could happen in 2015. Definitely, you know, Kell Brook, he's a world champion, and definitely I think that fight could be a big UK fight. So, but like I said, options are going to be open. I'm going to sit down with Golden Boy, hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to sit down and speak to them about my future. I want the biggest fights, I want the best fights, I want the fights that are going to give me the most recognition and the fights that the boxing fans want.
Back here, man.
Hi, I'm Amir, Robert Cartagena for SFA. First off, congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
So, with your domination of Devon, it's been known publicly that you two were supposed to fight last year, and then you withdrew because you thought you were going to get Mayweather. You ended up dominating Collazo, and then you just dominated Devon in emphatic fashion. Do you believe the timing was perfect with everything that happened and all the extra training you've gotten in?
Yeah, definitely. You know, in that time when I wish I fought Devon last year because I would have become a world champion again. It was for a title at the time, but then instead of me, he went and fought Sean Porter and just got beat on the points. But yeah, you know, I mean, in that time, it's not like I was just at home chilling. I was in the gym training hard. It was such a long camp, and then when I come in to fight Luis Collazo, you know, I was 100% ready, and I set a statement at the 147 division. You know, so same again this fight. You know, we upped it again, and we fought someone better. And it's all about setting statements, and I think I've proven myself now. I'm a major force in the 147 pound division. I mean, the fight wasn't close. It was a comfortable win for me against a top class fighter. So I think we're going in the right direction.
Amir, did you feel that, you know, we were talking about it before you came in, did you feel that this was you getting back to your best boxing, for example, when you won the light welterweight title against Andreas Kotelnik? Did you feel like you were back to that style, but using your boxing, but more defensively savvy in this contest?
Well, yeah, you know, we're going back to the basics and see what works for me and what makes me a better fighter. And on the version of Hunter, you know, I've become a complete fighter. I'm learning and changing a lot of things. And I think at times I started relying on my heart too much, where I started going to walls and I got hit with shots that I should never get hit with. You know, I'm a quick, explosive fighter. I have quick reflexes, but I used to get caught with shots and never really think. I used to throw an attack and not think about it. As a fighter now, you know, as I'm getting wiser and getting older, I'm thinking more. And on the verge of Hunter, you know, he's teaching me the basics. At times I might think, oh, you know, what are we doing here? But there's a reason for all the training that we're doing. So yeah, at the moment we just, I'm still improving. I'm just getting better as a fighter. And I really believe, you know, I'm still not the full package yet. I'm still improving. Every fight you'll see a massive difference. I really believe that, you know, from the last fight against Collazo, you see a big difference in this fight. I'm only getting better as a fighter. You can say, yeah, I am improving. I am going back to what I was because I'm not killing myself making weight. I mean, the weight problem was a big mistake I was making. You know, I was killing myself 13 pounds a day before the weigh-in. I mean, it's a lot of weight, and I never used to realize how big of a difference it would make. Now at 147, I'm comfortable making this weight. A couple of pounds over a day before. I'm going into the fight happy. I'm strong, the legs are strong, and I'm not killing myself. I mean, you know, just one of the things I've learned, and I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Is there a danger in the fact that Oscar said it before you came in that, and you've been saying it for months, that your style is a difficult matchup for Floyd. The focus you showed over 12 rounds there, does that in some ways potentially, you know, make Floyd think he's better off facing Manny Pacquiao than Amir Khan?
Well, you know, I mean, look, as a boxing fan, everyone wants to see that fight between Pacquiao and Mayweather, but I think I've proven my spot today, and I think it's much easier to make that fight being both without aiming as well. we can make the Mayweather fight much easier. And he knows I want it. I mean, so I mean, let's see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna see what my team says, what Golden Boy said. I'm gonna sit down with them. I'm sure Oscar has a plan for me. I'm gonna go on that.
And if you had to miss the May or June fight, whenever it be, and fight in September, could you do it this time around or not?
But yeah, definitely. I'll keep myself busy. I'm not gonna take a long layoff again.
I'm talking about
Ramadan. September's tough because of Ramadan. Yeah. But I mean, it depends what date it works out. I mean, I'm gonna sit down and see what the dates are gonna be like. But I think ideally May would be perfect for the Mayweather fight, and I really believe that the UK fans would want that fight. They'll all fly over. It'll be such a massive fight. I mean, worldwide, it'll be. I mean, you've seen Floyd fight against the likes of Power Punch and Maidanas, and today there's me and Alexander who beat Maidana comfortably. Outboxed Maidana. Maidana gave Mayweather big problems. So I think it's time now where Mayweather fights somebody with speed, explosiveness, movement, and I really believe that gives him a lot of problems. I mean, we've never seen Floyd in the ring. The last time I seen him in the ring with someone explosive and quick was Judah, who gave him a lot of problems.
Can we get a couple more questions? Because Khan's army wants to go to Hakkasan, right? And celebrate.
Oscar, I had a question for you. Do you think Mayweather has gotten to the point where his back's against the wall, that if it's not Pacquiao, it has to be either Amir or Pacquiao as far as a viable pay-per-view opponent if he indeed intends to fight in May?
Well, look, if Mayweather and Pacquiao fight in May, then obviously that's understandable. That's understandable that, then we have to explore option B for Amir. Because that's the fight that the whole world wants to see. Now, is it going to happen? I don't think so. That's my personal opinion. So what's plan B for Mayweather? What's the fight that Mayweather needs? Not that he wants, that he needs. It's Amir Khan. So can this fight happen? Absolutely. Absolutely. So May would be the perfect day for this fight to happen, and I don't see no reason why it should not happen. But like I said before, if Mayweather Pacquiao happens, then it's understandable that Amir Khan we have to sit down and explore the other options. But I'll tell you one thing: eventually, those two fighters, Mayweather and Pacquiao, have to face Amir Khan. He's not going anywhere.
Amir, how far into the fight with Alexander were you able to completely figure him out and say, I got this guy,
So we're in about round 3. I thought I got him. Everything what I was doing was coming together, and the game plan was working. And yeah, after round 3, I knew I had it in the bag.
Amen, praise God.
All right.
Definitely, thank God for everything and all success. Yeah.
Last question?
Yeah, question for Amir. What do you think about the support you've got from the UK and around the world?
It's amazing. I mean, I just want to thank all my supporters walking into the rings for this fight. It was amazing because I couldn't believe how packed it was and how many people were cheering for me. I had a massive fan base, bigger than even Alexander. And Alexander's from America and I'm from UK, but the UK people come out to see me. Imagine a Mayweather fight, imagine a Pacquiao fight. I mean, those fights would be huge. And people are getting to see my style. I'm an exciting fighter, and people want to see more of me in America. So yeah, man, the fans are great, and they want to see more of me, and I'm going to give them more.